Boom. Oh, hell nah, man. I am back. He's back with another one of these, y'all. Another one of these. It's a COD commentary, man. Episode 98 of the COD commentary series. Welcome your faces back. I wanted to drop something where I can just freelance and just talk, you know what I mean? And this is the only series that I really have going that I enjoy doing, and I have the freedom to talk about whatever I want, man. So let's do it, baby. We're back. First COD commentary of the new year. It's been a pretty long time since I uploaded one of these, probably at least 4 or 5 months from the last one. And I always do that, man. I'm not gonna lie. As soon as I get to the end of a series or a big milestone of a series, I tend to I think it might just be some nervousness or some anxiety to a degree where I'm just like, all right, I don't even know if I should still be doing this, but there was something in my head where I wanted to still definitely do something like this, and I had some old gameplay that I wanted to do a while ago, so I'm finally getting around to it now. Man, I missed you guys. I missed you guys from a real standpoint, you know what I mean? There's not, the videos I've been uploading are real, obviously, but they're more, like I write out a script for them, you know what I mean? And these videos, the COD commentary series, I kind of just talk and let my mind go. But I did owe you guys an explanation for kind of what I've been uploading, because I know, like, probably at least 95% of the people who are subscribed to my channel aren't aware or are confused on the route of YouTube videos I decided to upload. Now, I understand 100% that you guys probably aren't really aware fully of what I'm uploading, but the thing is, there's something in me that really resonated with the whole idea of this. And if you guys go back and watch my uploads, you can kind of see how it trickled in. I think the last video that really was a story was about this guy named Rail. And he was he got a visitation by some extraterrestrials, supposedly, and went on this huge, like, tandem of trying to explain to people what he witnessed. And that's really what kicked off me doing research on a plethora of other things. And that's really what got me to this point, guys. I'm a very curious individual, and I will be the first to admit that. A lot of people stop at a baseline thing, and I'm not going to lie, religion is a big one that people kind of see where it's at and are content with that being the peak of them learning, you know what I mean? And I got to a point where I was questioning that as well. And I got some answers that made sense to me in the perspective of, you know, what everything is. That's how curious I am, guys. I really question everything that I experience, that I've went through, and that is taught to you. You know what I mean? And the beauty of life right now is we're at a point where we can get questions answered. And now, obviously, on the internet, there's a lot of false or misinformation out there. I got some L96 A1 gameplay on firing range as well. I busted this out, and I was surprised on how good I did. I think I finished with at least a 2.0, so I figured it was good enough gameplay. But getting back into this, I'm gonna have to at least probably run 1 or 2 more games. Then we're gonna be moving on to Modern Warfare 3 on episode 100. So that'll be fun. I've been playing a lot of Black Ops 6 as well. Might get some gameplay on that eventually, but it'll be MW3 primarily for the next like 50 episodes or so. Hopefully I get some stuff to talk about as well. I'm going to try to watch the way I talk as well. I was very lenient with my curse words in the past, but that has been some like a disadvantage to me for an extent because YouTube has kind of gone soft. I know some of you guys like comment some stuff as well on my videos and, you know, think that I remove the comments. I know somebody commented something and was like, wow, you're really, you know, you're really weird for deleting comments. I never delete any comments. Anytime a comment gets deleted, it's from YouTube itself. I'm a big like activist for freedom of speech, and you should be able to tell anybody anything you want whether it's good or bad. So yeah, that's all on YouTube's perspective, never on me. But as far as uploading the content that I want to upload now, man, it's really, I know it's upsetting for a lot of you guys, because I do see majority of your guys' comments as well. I try to avoid them because I know I'm entering a stage in YouTube where a lot of my subscribers are upset, or, you know, look at me a little different for going the route of videos that I choose to upload now, which is understandable, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of people subscribe to my channel from stoner tips, and it's hard to like adapt from that, you know what I mean? Like, I'm attracting all the stoners, all the, you know, younger middle-aged teenagers who are kind of first starting out smoking, and it's a big leap from the videos that I'm used to. I know, like, majority of you guys are probably super disappointed in the route that I took, but this was the only route that I felt accessible to. I really fell out of stoner tips as a whole. I kind of look back on it as a series that in the moment it was nice, but I don't know. I think that I could have went about it maybe a little more of a respectful way. Like, I look back on them and definitely can tell that I wasn't as you know, as advanced mentally as I am now. There was definitely a lack of something, but I was always good at talking, so it kind of made up for it, you know what I mean? But now that I'm at a point where I have a fresh mind and I'm able to kind of talk a little more clearly, or at least think about things in a different perspective while having all that smoking experience under my belt, it's different, you know what I mean? And so I figured, I don't really know what I'm trying to get at, but stoner tips is really, you know, it's not something I wanted to base my entire channel off of. Like I said originally, it was only supposed to be like 10 episodes, and then I got carried away, you know, because a couple of them popped off, and I was like, well, I might as well just do this. And I was smoking super heavily at the time, so I figured it would, you know, it would go right along with it. Now I've been almost 3 months sober from almost everything. I have been drinking a little bit, but not as much as you know, I was, for sure. I went through, you know, a weird phase with that as well, but smoking really had me on the upper hand. And I know that a lot of people out there are like, yeah, I'd rather smoke than drink, which is 100% true. But there is a degree that I've learned from being sober this long. I've never been sober from weed like this long in my entire life, pretty much, since I started smoking. And there is a advantage. I will tell you guys that right now. I know you do not want to hear that at all, but I'll explain more on that a little more in depth later on. But my mind is so much clearer than it used to be, and I guess everybody's body works differently, you know what I mean? I've always preached that in all my videos. Everybody's body is 100% different. Some people can't take Advil, you know what I mean, or can't drink NyQuil, or certain medications that they're allergic to or act goofy off of. Some people overdose on their first time trying a drug, you know what I mean? So it does come into play. Everybody's body does 100% work differently. And I realized from this tolerance break that my mind is much more clear than it has ever been. And this information that I'm engaging in now for the past couple months, since I started uploading these, I guess you guys would call them conspiracy theories, but every time I make one of these videos and rewatch it, I genuinely have never felt this way about preaching about something, or at least attempting to teach people about a subject, than I have in this new series that I made with the Palladians and the Galactic Federation. I know it sounds crazy because I've also tried, like, people have tried to tell me this as well, but I wasn't at a stage in life where I wanted to hear it. You know what I mean? I always thought of it as some kooky conspiracy theory thing, you know what I mean? But I eventually started to question things, and it brought me full circle into what I'm uploading now. And I figured you guys are at least owed an explanation on that, and why I am in the state I'm in right now. This has been a quick little commentary I definitely wanted to drop. I owed you guys it for sure, and I'm back with this series, man. So I'm going to see you guys tomorrow for a brand new one. I love you guys regardless of what you think of me. I've been doing all right, and I've been enjoying every step of the way with everything I've been uploading on this series. So I love you guys, man. I'll talk to you tomorrow for a brand new one. Y'all stay safe, savage, low key. It's been your boy. I'm out of here, man. Adios.